Hello, everybody. You already know I love romance. I'm a romance writer and reader. I just want to see love blossom. Is that so wrong? But just because I love a genre doesn't mean I love every single story within it, and that's what we're talking about today. In the past, I have told you the worst romance tropes that I've found, and wow, have they evolved over time. It's a new era and a new day to talk about brand new shitty romance tropes. I will forewarn you, some of these tropes are sexual in nature, so if that's not your thing, scoot out of here. This ain't for you. But overall, these tropes are widely seen in the romance genre, and I hate every single one of them. I am doing my best to not overlap any of the tropes from my previous romance videos, though I will admit they still suck. This is all new and not even remotely improved. Please stop writing this crap. Which trope on this list is your least favorite? Comment below. And if you like any of them, just leave. Your family must be so ashamed. Let's dive in. Before we get started, a huge thank you to Get Covers for sponsoring today's video. Get Covers is a go-to book cover design company for authors who are either just starting their self-publishing career or maybe can't afford a super expensive book cover design, which is something a lot of writers can relate to. What I love about Get Covers is they provide both affordable and very high quality book cover designs. The price range for a cover is, wait for it, $10 to $35. That's right, $10 to $35 depending on the stock photos involved and the delivery time. All packages include an unlimited number of revisions as well as a 100% refund if you don't like the product. On top of that, the delivery process is super fast. You can get your cover in just 1 to 3 days depending on the package. I'm telling you guys, if you want beautiful quality covers for an insanely low price, Get Covers is the way to go. On top of that, Get Covers has an amazing Black Friday deal going down, and it is exclusive to subscribers of this channel. If you're subscribed to my channel, you can get 25% off your service using this promo code. It is good from November 16th to the 28th. That means you can get a quality book cover for an absolute steal. Just be sure to subscribe to my channel and plug in this promo code when you order your service. They work with all fiction and nonfiction genres. They even offer different marketing materials for book promotion, logo design, and branding. I've got them linked below. Check them out and save some money. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos on Wednesdays, and if you want to be alerted as soon as I upload, ring that bell. Shut Up and Write the Book is available for pre-order right now. It is available in these formats currently, and if you pre-order the ebook, you will be getting it for 50% off. On top of that, everyone who pre-orders is eligible to receive a free digital workbook. All you have to do is submit your proof of pre-order to this email address, and bam, you got yourself a workbook just as a thank you for your support. Now I am breaking down the 10 romance tropes that truly fuck me up. And not in a good way. Brace yourself. Number 1, the brother of the ex. Guess we're keeping it in the family, just the way the Alabamians like it. I can't be the only one who thinks it's weird to date someone closely related to someone you've already been with. I actually know people who have done this in real life, and honestly, it's fucking gross. You get to attend every family function with the looming horror that you know exactly how the inside of your brother-in-law's mouth tastes. You get to sit across the table from your sister-in-law and think to yourself, I've been inside you. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry. I don't like running into my exes, let alone seeing them at every family event. And yet, there is an entire romance subgenre devoted to dating the brother of your ex-boyfriend specifically. Why? Are you just going down the family line, hopping from dick to dick until you finally get your happy ending? Every man in that family knows what you look like naked. Do you really want that? Apparently so, because these books exist in droves, but that doesn't mean I have to understand the twisted minds of hill people. Number 2, the infantilized female love interest. She's a grown woman, but she's 4'8". She's very angry, but that's okay because she's so cute when she's mad. Have you seen her hands? They're they're the size of a baby's. Tell me you're a pedophile without telling me you're a pedophile. Listen, I am aware that some women are tiny. I have an aunt and a cousin who are both 4'9". But you'd think that being below 5 feet was the norm given how many diminutives there are in fiction. And who's usually writing these women? You guessed it, grown-ass men. And sometimes grown-ass women. Why are you infantilizing your own gender? Oh, internalized misogyny, how could I forget? I'm not saying your leading lady can't be short. Shorties are awesome. Hell, Layla is 5'3" and she's a badass. It's just alarming how often I pick up a book and the female love interest is the same size as a prepubescent child. It's just concerning that making her teeny tiny is such a fierce priority, as if making her an average height, or worse, tall, is so detrimental to her character. Plot twist, the average woman in the US is 5'4". If that intimidates you, I've got nothing for you. That's just weird. Speaking of pedophiles, number 3, graphic teen sex. Jesus Christ. I am a 35-year-old woman. I do not need to read about 2 children having sex. But Jenna, they're not children, they're 16 years old. They're practically fetuses. I'm not saying you can't write a teen sex scene. We all know teens are horny as hell. But does it have to be graphic? Do you need to describe all the positions and parts? You're making me uncomfortable. And honestly, teens probably aren't all that good at doing the do, so why do you want to be graphic anyway? No one is interested in hearing about Billy's 6 pumps of coital mediocrity. Best 30 seconds of her life, I'm sure. Save the graphic stuff for adults who know what they're doing. Let the teenagers screw in private, please. Number 4, I love you. Because the plot says so. The characters get together because they're supposed to. Not because they have any chemistry, not because they share any moments of bonding or intimacy, certainly not because they have any deep conversations. Who even talks anymore? Cliff and I haven't spoken in years. This issue is less of a trope and more so just bad writing. The problem is it's become increasingly prevalent over the years. A lot of writers are so focused on crafting saucy sex scenes, they forget that sex isn't a requirement of the romance genre. You know what is a requirement? Romance! It's not romantic to shove 2 characters together just for the sake of the plot. You have to at least try to build moments of chemistry. And if you don't know how to do that, for God's sake, learn! Because your book sucks and doesn't bring any heart flutters. Fix that. Number 5, they came as one. Literally, we're talking about synchronized orgasms. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's definitely doable. However, timing your orgasms to happen concurrently takes a lot of practice and a deep understanding of your partner's wants and needs. It's not something that magically happens overnight. Therein lies the problem. I read a lot of books where the characters come at the same time the first time they have sex together. Even worse, I've read books where they come at the same time and they were virgins. This is literally the first time they've had sex, period. Are you serious? I'm not against writing synchronized splooge, but can it at least be between characters who've had sex together? And honestly, it's not unsexy to write about your characters coming at different times. If anything, you get to write 2 orgasms instead of 1. Who doesn't love that? There's only so much I can pretend to believe. Might as well give your characters wings and have them fly off into the sky while fucking. Oh wait, someone's written that too. Jesus Christ. Number 6, I'm never gonna tell them how I feel, but I'm gonna get real mad when they date someone else. I understand that it's hard to express romantic attraction. Rejection is brutal. And I can understand resisting for a few chapters. That's just good pacing and suspense. But when we go hundreds of pages or even multiple books and they still haven't expressed their feelings, honey, you don't deserve them. If you're not willing to fight for them, they can certainly do better than you. And you can't convince me to root for this character because they have no backbone, which is incredibly unattractive. And tell me why every single time they finally reveal their feelings when the other character is happily involved with someone else. Bitch, you are toxic. As Kelly Clarkson wisely said, you had your chance. You blew it. Listen, relationships take courage, humility, and vulnerability, and all these things are required in a love confession. If you can't wrangle up a spine, you're probably not ready for a relationship anyway. Number 7, we can't be together. for reasons. I am the biggest fan of forbidden love. I am obsessed with stories about characters who can't be together because of some outside force. But there needs to be an outside force, obviously. Or is it obvious? Because I've read a lot of books where the characters declare that they can't be together because they said so. I am literally rooting for the forbidden aspect, but you gotta give me a reason. What is the reason?
What was the reason?
And it can't just be, I'm no good for you, because no fucking shit. None of us are good for anyone. We are all garbage people roaming this landfill we call Earth. Just give me an actual reason for their separation so I can mourn and pine and long for their reunion. But if you give me nothing, you're getting nothing in return. I don't have time for a weak-ass romance, bitch. Number 8, the jackrabbiting sex god. This is usually a male character paired with a female character, and we've been told throughout the entire book that he is an absolute beast in the sheets. And then the time comes, and it's a whole lot of this. Honestly, this doesn't make me hate the story, it just makes me feel really bad for the author. If they're a man, then holy shit, leave vaginas alone. You're destroying them. If they're a woman, then I just want to wrap them up in a blanket and hold them gently. It's gonna be okay. One day you will find someone who treats you as more than a sock. The problem with sex scenes is they can be super revealing, so if you're gonna write them, make sure they don't reveal all of your baggage. If you write a jackhammer session, people are just gonna feel sorry for you, and probably your partners. Number 9, terrible language for private parts. Moist hole, wet folds, velvet covered steel, big bouncing boobies, meat wand, gobs of pearly goo. These are all actual phrases I've seen written in books. They're also the reason I'm in therapy. I understand that PPs and tatas might be hard to write about, but here's a solution. Keep it simple, stupid. Call it a dick. Call them breasts. It's that easy. Stop trying to reinvent the wheels, or I guess rebrand the balls. You're just making your intimate scenes unbearable to read. I'll send you the bill for my Lexapro. And number 10, incest. I never thought I'd see the day where this was on my list, but writers have gotten really weird. I've got no problem with including incest in your story as a general facet of the world or society. Pretty much anything can be written in fiction, it's the way it's portrayed that matters. It's one thing to write about incest, it's happened in the world for centuries. It's another thing entirely to romanticize it. That's exactly what happens when the main ship of a literal romance novel is incestuous. Romance novels romanticize. See how that works? I've seen romance novels where a father and daughter start hooking up. I've seen it where cousins are getting married. I've even seen twins being shipped. I'm not talking about the Lannisters. I'm not sure anyone was shipping them. But are you fucking kidding me? What about this is appealing? Their children are gonna be fucked up. And before anyone accuses me of coming for House of the Dragon, first of all, I haven't seen it, so I don't have an opinion. And second of all, it's irrelevant because it's not a romance. Calm down. I don't think I need to elaborate on this point. Anyone who's arguing in favor of romantic incest honestly can't be helped, and it's not my problem. I just want to read romances about people who aren't related to one another. It's a low bar, but somehow people are limboing right under it. The world is trash. So that's all I got for you today. A huge thank you to Get Covers for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget they have a Black Friday deal going on right now. Simply enter this promo code and you can get a discount on your already super affordable service. This deal is only available to my subscribers, so subscribe to this channel, enter that code, you will be glad you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos on Wednesdays, and if you want to be alerted as soon as I upload, ring that bell. Shut Up and Write the Book is available for pre-order right now, and if you submit your proof of pre-order to this email address, you will receive a free digital workbook as a thank you for your support. I have the info listed below. And be sure to follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, BookBub, and Facebook, and of course, you can tweet me at Jenna Moreci. Bye!
Hey, everyone, I'm Flynn. I fucking love myself. So if you love me, and you don't mind a bit of Jenna, then why don't you press the fucking subscribe button? You know you want to, because then you get to hear more of me. Anyways, press that button, ding the bell, and we'll have a great fucking time.